Thank you for choosing Riddell. The following video will demonstrate how to properly fit your new Riddell football helmet. Before you begin, please read and familiarize yourself with the warning labels that come with your new helmet. And remember, a properly fitted helmet is an important first step in player protection. Riddell's collection of carefully researched, designed, and engineered protective technologies is featured in every Riddell helmet model. These features, including increased shell offsets, extended mandible protection, energy-managing interior liners, and our patented side impact protection, have a documented performance history that serves as a foundation from which Riddell draws inspiration to lead, innovate, and provide state-of-the-art head protection to athletes at all levels of play. The first step in properly fitting your Riddell football helmet is to measure your head size. For example, for a player with a circumference measurement of 22.5 inches, Riddell would recommend a size large Riddell helmet. Before putting on your Riddell Foundation football helmet, make sure that the desired size appears on the helmet's size label. After confirming the appropriate size, the player should hold the helmet with thumbs over the bottom of the S-pads and fingers against the exterior shell. Bring the helmet down at a slight angle, with the S-pads first touching the temples. Please note that inflation may or may not be needed. Inflation is for fitting purposes only. If your helmet is properly fitted without inflation, no inflation adjustments are necessary. The Riddell Foundation helmet includes non-inflatable S-pads. When properly fit, the non-inflatable S-pads should feel firm against the player's face. If your non-inflatable S-pads look and feel loose, if there is space between the pad and cheek, change to a thicker size. If they're too tight, change to a thinner size. When lubricating the inflation needle, do not use petroleum-based lubricants or saliva, as they can weaken the valve material. Glycerin is the recommended lubricant and can be found at your local pharmacy. Apply the glycerin to the inflation needle with Riddell's specially tipped glycerin bottle. When adjusting the back neck side liner, it is important to use a Riddell inflation bulb and a well-lubricated Riddell inflation needle. The Riddell inflation needle is 5/8 of an inch long and will not damage your liners if used properly. Notice that the Riddell inflation needle is shorter when compared to a standard inflation needle. With the helmet on the head, insert the needle, making sure not to puncture the opposite wall of the back neck side liner. It can be adjusted using the inflation point at the rear of the helmet. Add air to achieve a snug, comfortable fit front to back and side to side. A properly fitted Riddell Foundation helmet should rest approximately 1 inch above the player's eyebrows. Check for a proper fit by interlocking the hands on top of the Riddell Foundation helmet and pressing down on the exterior shell. The Riddell Foundation football helmet will include either a soft or hard cup chin strap with a mid-high hookup. Buckle the bottom chin strap into the snaps located below the ear hole. The strap should be positioned in the notch on the edge of the shell near the bottom snaps. The top strap should be positioned entirely beneath the face mask and buckled into the snaps. The Riddell logo should be facing outward. Ensure the chin cup is centered over the player's chin and make the necessary adjustments to tighten or loosen the straps through the buckles until the desired snug fit is achieved. To take off the Riddell Foundation helmet, the lower chin strap attachments must first be unbuckled. Next, the player should place an index finger into the left and right ear holes of the helmet. Finally, the player should press his thumbs into the bottom of the S-pads located below the ear holes on the inside of the helmet. Thanks again for choosing the Riddell Foundation football helmet.